Welcome, SiStars. Happy Monday, and we're making magic this Monday. And this kind of money magic on this wonderful Monday, Money Magic Monday, I like that, is it's all about abundance. We're really tapping into abundance. Near the end of January, we just went past like some of the most depressing time of the year. Here in southern Alberta, Canada, it is minus 33 degrees Celsius. Today, with the wind chill, it's almost minus 50. So it is cold. It's freezing cold, a little dreary, feeling it. So we're going to tap into Jade. We're going to tap into abundance because we don't want to feel like our finances are frozen. We don't want to feel like we're frozen and stuck. New Year's come and gone. It's already the end of the month. What are we doing? Where are we going? What's going on? Let's remove all of that. It's Monday. Monday, we're going to make magic. Okay, we're going to make moves. And we're going to keep the momentum. And that's all we're doing here. So I want you to take a second, take a nice deep breath. Sigh it out like you're in yoga class. If you don't go to yoga, that's what we do. We sigh it out. Ready? In the nose, out through the mouth. And today we are letting go of that tension that you kind of feel in your shoulders. You're holding your shoulders a little bit high. You got some tension in your jaw. I want you to kind of give yourself a little shake. Sometimes I'll even take a moment. You'll see me doing this if you're watching on YouTube here. I'm going to stand. I'm going to come out of the frames. I'm going to stand for a minute. Yes, I'm in my sweatpants. Get used to it. I like wearing my sweats. We're going to stand and we're going to take a moment. And I'm kind of just into my chest for the first breath. You feel it all comes up here. Well, I want you to really try and breathe down into here. So we're going to. You can feel that shift, bringing the breath down into your belly. And if you're not standing, you can do this sitting. You just kind of sit up nice and tall. Each time I want your shoulders to drop just a little bit more. I want you to release that tension. Let your jaw not feel so tight. Give your neck a little, mine's crinkling, but give your neck a little stretch. Pull your shoulders back a couple times. Give it a little wiggle. And if you're sitting at your work desk listening to this, or wherever you may be right now, maybe you're in your car, whatever you're doing, just take a nice deep breath and close your eyes for a minute. I want you to feel that tension go. I want you to feel that drop. If it takes you a few breaths to get there, that's okay too. Because we're letting go of this tension and this stress, because this tension you're carrying is causing you, when your shoulders are high, you're curling in, it's causing you to kind of block off your heart, block off your ability to receive, and you're getting kind of stuck in your body, stuck in your head, and you're feeling that block and resistance. And you kind of have this angst, like you want to push through and fight through, but really it's not about pushing through, it's about letting go. And that's why I'm really tuning into this Jade today. This was torn between Jade or carnelian, I'm not going to lie, but I've decided to go with Jade because we're going to tap into abundance, because abundance is a natural blessing. Abundance it's such a natural, it's naturally occurring. You are born an abundant being. We all are. Everyone's on this quest for abundance. You are abundant. We are abundant. But to stay continuously in that vibration of pure abundance is not possible as a human, because we get distracted and we have different frequencies and different ways that we show up in our lives, for our loved ones, for our families, for ourselves. So when we take a moment to just release what we're holding on to, what we're carrying right now, and just be present in this moment, I want you to be in your natural state as you are now, whatever that feels like for you. Not all of us are perfectly fucking zen. I have had an intense week, you guys. My natural state has kind of been on the verge of being disassociated and feeling like I'm just getting by, but we're working through shit right now, and that's okay. But what's your natural state right now? Just find that ease. Because this natural state, this natural blessing, this is your natural abundant self. As you are stripped down, you are a naturally abundant being. And this abundance is something you can actually share with others. Each time you help somebody, each time you show kindness to somebody, kind words, or if you're caring for someone or doing a kind gesture, act of goodwill, that's a vibe. That vibration is in the vibration of abundance. when you operate out of kindness, out of helpfulness, out of caring, out of giving, out of a heart-led space, that is abundance. And for all of you heart-led helpers and healers that are here, the creatives that want to give to the world and give what we have and make others feel good, make others look good, and like share our gifts in a way to make other people happy. When you create something that puts a smile on someone's face and you're in the act of giving, that's abundance. Being creative and multi-passionate, and even if you're neurotic as fuck like me, you are still a naturally abundant being. You don't need to be Zen to be abundant. You just need to be. This is literally the vibe that you're in, that gratitude, that giving, that caring, that kindness, that abundant vibe, that frequency is your energetics. That's what your energetic being is tuning into. That's what your aura is expanding as. Your aura, it's like an energetic egg. If you don't know what an aura is, your aura is the energy that surrounds you, and there's different levels to your aura. Your energy is you. My aura is fucking massive. Like mine's intense. In case you didn't know, my aura is huge. I gotta hone my aura in sometimes because it can like take up 2 city blocks. Like mine can get huge. I'm not like this is just big energy. But your aura is you. Your energetic vibration is you. It's always shifting and changing. Like when someone walks into a room, you feel them before you even know them. That's their aura. That's their energy. And it's always shifting and changing. And your vibration is what's repeating throughout the universe. Like when you skip a stone on water and you see the circles across the surface and it's like repeating out, that's your aura and your energy and your vibration in this world, in this universe, in this existence. This abundance is that. You are abundant. It's a part of that. It's a part of that energetic coding. I want you to really anchor in, because you think of it this way. If you're really sciencey, you're thinking of it in terms of atoms, right? You're a cosmic creator. You are just one molecule. You are just one little being. And your ability to create something, like if you look at an atom and you look like an atom bomb and how explosive and like that's very destructive, but it's very explosive. There's a lot of energy there. You are an incredible cosmic creator. That's why it's called, you're a human being. We're not just humans, we're human beings. We're being in this energy. That's what it means to be. So we got to bring back the being. We're being abundant. We're being this frequency. And this bonus activation with Jade, I say bonus because I was going to do something else today. I have an exercise for you today, but like I'm just feeling this, Jade. We are boosting your abundance today, baby. Okay. Now, if you don't have a piece of Jade, if you do, let's start with those that do. If you have a piece of Jade, I want you to hold it in your hands. Hold it in your hands. You can hold it at your forehead if you want to connect deeper with those that we're going to be working in this exercise today. But even just I hold it in your heart, especially if you have been feeling tense, shoulders up, if you find that you've been carrying a lot after Christmas, there's a lot of doubt, a lot of fear, a lot of people falling into that scarcity and that lack mindset. Maybe we're spent a little bit trying to work through that, trying to plan where to invest for the year and what you're doing with your energy. Hold it in your heart. I want you to hold the Jade to your heart. If you don't have a piece of Jade, you can even go right now, pause this if you're watching on YouTube, or pause this podcast and go find a picture of Jade on the internet, and you can try and like stare at that and anchor into that best that you can. At least the intention is there. And then if you don't have Jade, I always recommend picking up Jade, one of the main crystals to have in your set, especially for business owners and creatives. Definitely want to have some Jade. Taking a nice deep breath. I want you to really anchor in to what the vibration of this stone is. You might kind of feel like a little bit of a tingle sensation as you're holding it in your hand. I want you to take a few deep breaths and feel you pulling the energy of Jade, aligning it with yourself, with your aura, and you're really anchoring into prosperity. Jade is about good luck. and helps us get deeper into our heart center. It helps you with the capacity to receive love, bliss, joy, all the good things, and to share it with others. The color green is the color of our heart chakra. We're anchoring into that heart because we are abundance. We are prosperous. Money is not separate. Abundance, people think just abundance is money. Abundance is love. Abundance is so much more than just money. We all like money. We all like prosperity, and there's nothing wrong with that. But we can really call that in with this Jade. And Jade has the capacity to reveal the true nature of abundance without the attachment to the physical things. Like, this is where so many of us go wrong, is we get so attached to thinking of abundance as a number in our bank account or a certain type of item. Like, if I don't have a Louis Vuitton purse, or we get like materialistic about our abundance, or we have like these markers or milestones. If we don't reach them, we're not abundant enough. And you need to remove that attachment. Abundance is attachment free, because you are abundant as fuck. You are capable of creating and having all that you want at any given time. I want you to let go of this expectation. Let go and fall into that place of how exciting it is when you do get what you've set out to go, like whether it's something you want to achieve or receive, or the abundance you get to share with others when you get to give gifts to other people. You know, if you're paying off loved ones' debts, or paying for new extracurriculars for your kids, or the look on your daughter's face when you get her a mermaid tail blanket that she wants so badly. Like, when we get to share our abundance with others, that excitement, that joy that it brings you, that like sense of achievement and accomplishment you get when you do receive monetary abundance, that really makes you feel like an accomplished adult and that you're on the right path. When you get an abundance of love from someone that's been lacking, when you get a hug from another person that's been shared, or an act of kindness that's been given to you, that feeling, anchor into that feeling. I know sometimes there's a fear, like an angst, when you're like stepping right on that precipice of the corridor of like a new opportunity. Maybe you're trying a new risk, new business venture, hiring a new staff member, whatever it may be. There's always that little bit of fear as you're teetering on the edge. And I want you to feel joy and feel the Jade here as you're leaning into the excitement of what's possible. But Jade is going to also give you the ease that you need to let go of what was once before. Color of Jade, the color of the heart chakra, green, is also very healing. We're letting go of what once before. We accept our stories. We accept who we were before, what we once were before, how we were wrong before. Letting friends go or people go that no longer serve us, relationships that are toxic or harmful, or just need to be let alone. You can attract, with this vibration of Jade too, you can attract new friendships that are mutually beneficial, that are meant for you, to be a part of this more abundant, more prosperous journey, this new higher vibrational version of yourself. So I invite you to bless someone else today, because abundance is a blessing. It's a sense of being, and we can share it. When we share abundance with others, we are blessing them with abundance, with our vibration, with our love. Share with a loved one, with a friend, a client, a coworker, or another beauty biz bestie, because we're all about community over competition, collaboration over competition. We want to lead with love. And, you know, it's funny with Jade, it's used in many different cultures and traditions, but Jade can also help you connect to those who have passed and are no longer with us in this realm of existence, in this dimension. You can hold it to your third eye while we do this exercise. If you feel you're connecting with someone who may no longer physically be here, you're welcome to do that too. Because we're blessing others in any form, in any place they may be. Wherever their energetic signature may exist, that's where we're sending it. So with this Jade activation, I want you to write down the names of 8 people. Why 8? Because it's 2024, which is an 8, which is fucking great. And 8 is a number of abundance. So write down the names of 8 people that you want to bless with abundance. Don't overthink it. I want you to let your intuition guide you. Let Jade help you open up. And you're heart-led. So when you're a heart-led healer, you most often know who needs this blessing from you most. There's 8 people are going to come to mind. And if 4 come up and you feel stuck, walk away, because intuitively more will come to you. This isn't something that has to be banged out right this second. Be intentional about it. If you are new to working with crystals and you have a new stone and you're not quite tuned into it, you want to work with it, sit down, have coffee with your crystal and write down a couple names of people that come to mind. Take time to practice this over this week. If you complete this by Thursday, because we have our next episode, so the full episode, we're doing deep dive on Wednesday, you can complete this episode on Thursday, which is ruled by Jupiter, which is leaning more into prosperity and abundance. So take the next few days to do this. Start today, anchor into Jade, and complete by Thursday. This is your assignment. That's the assignment. So I want you to note the reason that you feel these people need this blessing from you, or why you want to give these people this blessing, I should say. What comes to mind when you think of this person? For example, perhaps, you can write their name and say that this is a wonderful person who's always been willing to help me or others without expecting anything in return. Someone who's selfless. Or maybe you could be as simple as blank helped me with this and I am so grateful. So I might write down like name one of my coaches, I'm so grateful, blah, 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 right? So just who are they and what is it about them that makes you want to send this blessing? Or maybe someone's going through a hardship. Someone comes to mind, you're like, they could really use the extra love and abundance, and whatever it may be. And once you've written this list of 8 people by Thursday, on Thursday, you're contacting them. Now, if this person has departed, then to contact them, you're going to sit down with your Jade. Or if you don't have a stone, you can just simply sit down. I like to light a candle. And similar to like a form of praying, if you're not familiar, it doesn't have to be like a full meditation, but I sit down and I intentionally think of that person. I think of them, a memory of them. If there's a song that reminds you of them, you can play that and you can send this intention and the message through your mind. You can speak the words out loud. You can think them. You can write them a letter as you're thinking of it, as the act of writing it to them and giving it to them on the other side. Whatever you need to do to have some kind of action go with it, not just thinking, but like sitting down intentionally, like I said, with a song or with the Jade or writing, and you're going to send that message to them if they're no longer here with us. And if it's someone who's here, well, you're going to text them, you're going to DM them, you're going to phone them, you're going to pop into their work, you're going to contact them, and you're going to let them know how you feel. You're going to give them the blessing of abundance by saying, thank you. Hey, I was thinking, it could be as simple as, if you don't want to be too weird, just be like, hey, you came to mind today, and I really wanted to say I'm grateful for you because, and let them know why you're grateful for them. You can send a simple love you really quick. If someone pops to mind right now, you can do that too. Just a quick love you. I'm so grateful you're my friend because. It doesn't have to be complicated. Share something with them. It can be a funny meme. It can be a quote. You can share this podcast with them. You can share anything you find or love or think they could utilize. It could be a resource. It could just be a chuckle. Send them little extra gift of some sort in return. Maybe you want to go to the crystal shop, get yourself a piece of Jade and buy one for one of your business besties, and then share this episode with them so they can do this activation. Whatever it may be, I want you to just send a little message and let them know that you're thinking of them and why you're grateful for them. Much love, many blessings. Chat Wednesday.